Hello and welcome back to Lore Fenton Plays Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition. I'm your host, Lore Fenton. In this latest Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition original campaign video, we're finally going to the Old Owl Well, plus we're doing some crafting as well. As always, everyone like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition videos like this. Do not forget the notification bell so be up to date and much more. So, what happened in the last video? Well, Grobnar joined the party. That is great and wonderful news. Also, I found out after that episode, he could do some nice crafting. Now, in this video, we're going to go ahead and do some crafting, and then finally go to the Old Owl Well. We'll do another bit of crafting in between that as well, too. Okay, Nishka, stop dancing. Okay, we get the message. Now, let's go to the Sunken Flagon and get our newest party member. Now, before we actually go to the Old Owl Well, we're supposed to go in the last video, but Grobnar joined the party. So we're going to go ahead and put him to work in this video. Now, I did skip all the party changes. No one wants to see that. So let's go ahead and get everybody together. You're going to need a few things. Now, what I would probably say is one of the things you definitely need sand cells. Other thing is the headband of intelligence. The reason why for that, you'll see in a few moments. And he already has the heroism spell. We'll go into that. We have a song for him as well to help out too. So Grobnar's going to go ahead and do the armor. Now, if your character has higher armor, that is great. You have to equip all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and show everybody that. We're going to give him the full plate and some mithril bars, at least 3 of them. That's going to be crafted today as well too. We're getting some weapons done too. So yeah, we're going to do a lot of crafting. So this episode is partly a crafting centric episode. Get used to it with my walkthroughs because crafting in Neverwinter Nights 2 is OP. Okay, let's go over a few things. Any of the crafting skills, for the most part, is intelligence. Seriously, it is. So first of all, the headband intelligence gives you, the one I have is +2 intelligence. Now, that potion I just did gives you +2 intelligence as well, which goes towards your crafting skills. Equip the headband. The gloves, on the other hand, see, we're just going to show right now. He has a base of craft armor 13. We're not going to do the alchemy. Forget that noise. We could just use money for that. There's ways to make money in the game with crafting. I'll tell everybody about that in the future. Okay, we got the headband on, so that is good. So yeah, see the numbers go, increase by 1. We'll take that for now. The gloves gives you +3 in all crafting. Now the potion gives you, I think it's 2 intelligence, so that means more in the crafting score. And then there's a song that'll give you skills, which I think is +2 as well. Yes. Song of competence, I believe it's called. And that's about it. So let's go ahead and craft some weapons. Now we're going to make some alchemy and cold iron. You're saying, why is that, Fenton? Well, you're going to be switching them out a lot against certain type of foes later on. And you will be facing them as well, too. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and do 1 warhammer. It takes 1 cold iron ignite. So we're making a cold iron, you guessed it, warhammer. So I'm splitting that up. We're going to do some long swords and warhammers, the 2 main fighters for now. Nishka, I'm going to hold on a bit before I do her crafting too. And yeah, see, I'm just double checking. Yeah, I think I missed a long sword mold. I'll show you where I get those anyways. So, okay, there you go. So there's this warhammer mold, 1 cold iron ignite. Put the hammer there and watch. Cold iron warhammer, there you go. We'll explain about the cold iron alchemy when I finish up crafting. But for now, I'll just show you that now. We'll go ahead and grab a long sword. Now, I'm using a long sword in the campaign, so there you go. We're going to need is 2 alchemy silver ignites, because long swords take 2. So 2 alchemy silver ignites, and then of course 1 long sword, and 1 mold of long sword mold. And there's your alchemy silver long sword. And it's very powerful. We'll tell you on what type of foes can suffer because of that there. For now, we'll do that. Now, we're going to do this again with the warhammer with alchemy silver. We'll do with that, which is 1 alchemy silver. And, of course, you guessed the 1 warhammer mold. I'm just going to put that there. Okay, let me move this around some. Sorry about that. And, boom, there you go. All right, there you go. Alchemy silver warhammer. Kelgor now has an alchemy silver and a cold iron warhammer. We'll switch those around if need be. I gave Kelgar a fire mace. That's going to be probably for a future or so. And my main character is going to equip this for now. Let's go ahead and move this over here. And there you have it. So the next part we're going to go over is how to craft Mithril full plate armor. The next step we're about to craft is an endgame item, or a base of an endgame item. That is for Elanee. So anyways, what we're going to ahead and do is we're going to need 3 Mithril ignites and of course a full plate mold. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll put the 2 there. Oops, not the drums. Don't put anything like that there. You don't want to do that. So there you go. Now, we can't craft it now because we don't have enough ranks in that. Mithril adds a lot of, I think, difficulty challenge. Yeah, it does add a lot of difficulty challenge. So first, drink your potion, Fox's Cunning. Then cast Heroism. This will give you skills. Then do the Song of Competence, which gives you more skills. Yeah, it should be there somewhere. I'm pausing the game. Not counter song. Yeah, competence. Cast that as well with the stuff you're wearing. Now you'll be able to craft that. So let's go ahead and do that. It'll give us 3 points or so, and or I say 2 points, which is enough to craft Mithril full plate. Now, there you go. So Mithril full plate's this. It'll drop down armor level from, like, for example, heavy to medium. So full plate will be now medium if it's Mithril. So Elanee can equip that. She equipped medium armor. See, she's wearing a chainmail +1, which is 6 armor class. With that now, she has a total of 8. We could enchant that even more. But I'm going to save that for much, much later. So Elanee has much better protection. She rivals the guys in the party, which is great. I could not, unfortunately, do that with you guess an Amantite. That's going to be down the line. We're going to do that. Start that up as well. Okay, we're going to do one more crafting is good because I forgot something, which is, you guessed it, the longsword mold. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you where to get the other materials. That's not Fort Locke. In Neverwinter, they sell the Mithril bars, any bars such like that, and even, Amantite as well. Start collecting Amantite ones big time. You're saying, why is that Fenton? You're going to need at least 3 for the full plate, but it's going to cost you, if I remember right, 23 to 24 in craft armor. Yeah, Amantite bumps up a lot. Let's see here. Mithril bumps it up some. I think it bumps it up to, I'm sure of it is 10. Yeah, I'm just looking. Yeah, it bumps up to 10. Amantite's 15. Cold Iron Alchemy bumps it up to 5. Now, this is the merchant where I got some of the molds. Others were in Neverwinter, so look for weapon armor merchants and miscellaneous merchants as well, because they do sell that. I'm just going to sell it here. And there, I'll have to get some long bow molds because I'm going to make some cash off screen out of it. Yeah, make some dark wood long bow and just sell it to, of course, Sand in Act 1. Okay, that looks all good and set up. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is go do the other thing with Kelgar. So he's going to craft for other long sword. After that, I'll quickly tell everybody what it does exactly, each of them. So let's go over there again. Make sure you have the metal that you want. In this case, I think it was, I'm missing, let's see here. Where is it at? I got to get in the inventory. It is Alchemy Silver. So let's go ahead and grab those 2 Alchemy Silvers, 1 longsword, and that's it. And that same thing is 1 longsword and 2 cold iron. And there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and explain the 2. Now, first of all, we're going to talk about Alchemy Silver. This will pass damage reduction of life and throats, undead, and devils. While Cold Iron will pass damage reduction of Fae, demons, and Warlocks damage reduction. So in other words, you don't need to plus it up. So we'll definitely do that. Good idea to plus up anyways, but if you have the absolute enough materials and your main characters all got, you guessed it, and Amantite weapons. Yeah, those pass damage reduction on gnomes and anything else as well in spellcasters. Very powerful weapon. Now we're at the Old Owl Well. So we're done with crafting. We went there. So what we're going to go ahead and do is speak with this merchant. We're going to talk to him and we're going to spend some more gold. Yes, folks, a lot more gold to get some Umbral Hulk hide. Yeah, we're going to do a craft after doing this segment of the story. There he is. Simmy has some decent things. Archer's belt, but I'm going to be blunt about it. You could craft most of these except for some of the belts if you want to go for that. Weapons, I would probably say pass because I'm going to say crafting. If you need to get arrows, go ahead and do so as well too. I'm going to be honest, I've been doing with Nishka lately, just using any weapons. I'm going to go ahead and get her fully on, you guessed it, the 2 weapon path feats. You guessed it. All the 2 weapon ones I could get much as I can for her because she has so much high dexterity. Now, there's some crafting materials sold here as well too. There's your molds you want, and there's a special one. There's leather hide, that's normal. Umber Hulk, you want to get that. That's very important. If you find any duskwood, go ahead and buy that as well. And some longbow, I should say, molds. So this way you make some duskwood bows and sell it for a pretty profit to sand. So we got 2 of those and a heavy shield mold. We're going to do that later on in the video. And we're going to use our crafter again for it. So let's set things up. Okay, everything looks good. I'll go into that later on. So let's go ahead and once I'm done with all this, is to resume the story. And this will tell you your modifiers and such. Same thing with craft weapons and armor. Armor. Yeah, we're going to need about plus 17 ranks. And I believe if I remember right, plus 2 ranks on the shield, so about 19. So let's see here. We're going to look for the guy in charge here. We're going to go ahead and get the story rolling. And a little bit of combat. It's going to be very easy. I will return after everything is said and done.
I want those walls up by evening. No excuses. The orcs aren't going to stop attacking just because we need to catch our breath.
But sir, the men are having a hard time finding the materials we need.
You're telling me they can't find any stones? We're in the middle of the blasted mountains. Unless you'd like to report to Nashia that we're overrun because we couldn't find rocks, I suggest you drive some sense into your men and get that wall built.
Yes, sir. I'll see to it, sir.
I tell you, I've lost years of my life trying to get this rabble fit for service. And who are you supposed to be? Reinforcements? I'm Callum. Commander Callum to you. Lord Nashia sent me here to secure the old Owl Well. So what are you doing here? Elanee? He hasn't arrived yet. Should have been here 10 days ago. I've sent a scout to look for him. Wait, you're the one from the City Watch, aren't you? I got word yesterday you'd be making a visit. I'd hoped to have better news for you. No, my scout hasn't reported back yet. Though I expect him soon. He's one of the best. We're still not sure ourselves, really. The information I have is vague, at best. This route makes the best sense, though. It's one of the few they haven't tried yet. Not exactly a student of history, are you? The Old Owl Well is the only known water source for 3 days in any direction. Neverwinter and the Orcs have been fighting over it as long as anyone can remember. The Orcs held it for the last 10 years until the Council decided they wanted to reopen the trade route to Yata. To do that, we need to take back this watering hole. Well, that brings us back to the emissary, doesn't it? If the Lord's Alliance could communicate, you're right. We'd have more men, but with the emissaries being lost, even so, we've stretched the army thin as it is. I brought along every man that Lord Nashia could spare. The Council's going to have to raise a new army in a hurry if things don't work out here. Marshal Cormac still has a talent for recruiting good people, I see. Duty first, eh? I'll expect you to help out with the defense of this camp. You've already brought your own gear, so just find a spot to call home and stay alert.
Sound the alarm! Orcs! The orcs are attacking!
Wouldn't you know it, not a moment's rest.
Greycloaks to arms! For Neverwinter!
I've got them spotted.
Your lives
Here.
to waste!
Feel no.
Your lives to waste!
All right, Grey Cloaks. Everyone back to your posts. Another Orc raiding party. We're lucky they haven't attacked in full force. Just wish I could make contact with whoever it is that's been distracting the Orcs. Yes, someone's out there attacking Orc patrols, and it's giving us a chance to build up our defenses. I've been at this long enough to know that you need to control a battlefield, and this new ally of ours is something I can't control. He's not one for talking. Every time I send someone out to contact him, he and his men move their camp. The Orcs have a name for him, Katalmak. They say he attacks without warning, and without regard for his enemies' numbers.
Someone who doesn't play the odds doesn't last too long in my experience. Well, except me.
That's not a name Orcs give lightly. It's a name they give to warriors who lose themselves in battle.
It is odd that even Orc trackers couldn't find him. Or that he would risk stirring up so many tribes in this region.
Sounds like someone who wants to die to me. If we weren't here, it'd only be a matter of time before all the tribes in the well hunted down this Katalmak, and then his crusade would be over. Well, enough talk about him. I've got my hands full just keeping the men in fighting shape.
Commander! Scouts returning!
Let's hope he brings word on the emissary, eh?
Pathfinder Willem reporting, sir.
Willem, did you locate emissary Asani?
No, sir, but I came across his escorts. Killed to the last man, but no sign of the emissary. Orcs, sir. They must have taken him.
Sounds like you've got a new assignment. Your job is to escort the emissary to safety. If he's in trouble, you've got to help him. I'd start looking at Yai-Sog Bone Gnash's lair, northeast of here.
Bone Gnashers? They're still around. Oh, they're hard to kill.
Sounds like a well-mannered fellow, judging from the name.
His tribe isn't the biggest, but he's older and more cunning than most. At the least, he may have an idea who attacked the emissary's guards. The Eye Gouger tribe is the strongest, led by Logram Eye Gouger. He keeps the other tribes in line, including the Bone Gnashers, and he's the one leading the attacks. All the orcs in the well fall under his banner. Ooh, if we could get lucky and put an arrow through his skull. If we could, the orcs would turn on each other in a heartbeat, and give us enough time to strengthen our position here. Trust me, if I knew where Logram could be found, I'd hit him myself. Killing him would be the break we've been looking for. But from what I've heard, there's been reports that this unknown ally of ours, this Katalmak, is hitting Logram hard, which means he must know where Logram can be found. But since I can't find this unknown ally of ours, Logram's out of our reach as well. For right now, focus on Yai-Sag Bone Gnasher. See what you can do to find the emissary. Besides, if you cross Logram, that might be more than you can handle. Yai-Sag is old enough to know when to try something other than fighting. Corner him, and you might be able to get him to talk.
I'd sooner put an axe in an orc. But he's right. The Bone Gnashers, as cowardly and weak as they are, have been known to make deals.
I'll have Willem mark the Bone Gnasher lair on your map. You'd better act quickly. If the orcs have the emissary, whatever they have planned for him cannot be good. If you need anything, we've got Simmy here in camp to help you. She normally trades in trinkets for the men, but carries some items more suited for combat as well. We'll hold down the fort. The more orcs we kill here, the fewer you'll run into out in the mountains. Good luck to you. And if you run into that madman who's attacking the orcs out there, let him know I'd like to have a little chat with him.
Now, because of that battle and dialogue we just experienced, we have access to the Bone Gnasher clan lands, or more like mountains. So we're not going to go there yet. That's going to be for next time. Instead, remember that Umber Hulk hide I did buy? Well, we're going to do some crafting. Now, a heavy shield requires 2 of those to make. And we got 2 of those. So, like I said before, Umber Hulk is plus 17, and you need a plus 2 to make a shield. Now, good thing we have that, because we're going to need that big time. Yeah, otherwise we can't make anything else really. Maybe leather, but we're not going to do that really. So I'm going to get everybody together. There you go. And what we'll go ahead and do is get back to the Sunken Flagon. We're going to go ahead and get our crafter. So I'm going to switch in and out. No one wants to see that. I'm going to get everybody together. Yeah, Avengers Assemble. Oh, wait, that's something else. So let's go ahead and get to our crafting station. Again, I'm going to repeat this through the module. Do not put anything, I mean anything in the crafting stuff, because it could go bye-bye. especially when you do those act transitions, because it uses a different module for each act. Your character just gets transferred to it. So, yeah, just don't do it. You have characters. You have a whole bunch of them. Store stuff on them. They're your backpack, including your main character as well. Now, in order to create an Umber Hulk hide heavy shield, here's the ingredients. You're going to need 2 Umber Hulk hides and a heavy shield mold. And, of course, a total of 19 in craft armor, since the hides take 17 on the difficulty challenge, or DC, and then the mold itself is a base 2. So you need 19. We already got it, but I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I get that right without any errors. So make sure you get 19 above in craft armor, put the things in the blacksmithing workbench, and that's it. You're saying, why are you creating this shield? Why don't you wait for a mantite? Well, Neverwinter Nights 2, one type of stats gets stayed, so if I remember right, it's damage reduction 2 versus 3 on the full plate, so it only takes the 3. You're just wasting a slot. Okay, shield's made, so this shield's very powerful. 2 armor class, which is good. However, we got something different. Immunity to mind-affecting spells. Like, for example, charm, everything else. This is my endgame shield, well, actually, base of it. I'm going to go ahead and chant it some more and then put some other stuff on it down the line. I hadn't figured out what I'm going to go ahead and put just yet. Still, it's some good stuff I'm going to do. Okay, that's some nice shield to sell. And there you go. I'll sell that eventually one day. See, look at that shield. 1 armor class, that is good. I will enchant that myself in the future when I get a certain party member and the right materials. Okay, we're done with crafting. We're done with the old owl well. We're going to get out of here, get Nishka in the party, and we're going to go ahead and recap the sucker. So, like I said before, get used to me doing a lot of crafting. Oh, by the way, the Umber Hulk hide heavy shield looks very cool. It has spikes on it. And we're out of here, so let's go ahead and get our favorite rogue. Here's a recap for the video. So we did a lot of crafting, so here's the list of that. 1 Mithril full plate armor, that is Elanee's endgame armor. Some cold iron, weapons, that's for me and Kelgar. Some alchemy silver weapons. That's for Kelgar and me. And then after that, we went to the old owl well and advanced the story there. We got some Umber Hulk hides as well, too. After that, we crafted this bad boy. Umber Hulk hide heavy shield. In the next Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition original campaign video, where we're going is you guessed, the Bone Gnasher Clan Mountains. This is it from Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition original campaign, Act 1. Part 27, Old Owl Well, and yes, crafting video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching and have a great day or night. Do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition guides and walkthroughs just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube's suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. Do enjoy the view.
Not bad! Not bad at all!